Hi, this is Ofori, the digital reader, and the bookstore I'm going to be showing you today is Malarkey Books. Malarkey Books is a pretty small online bookstore, but it just was quirky and cool in a way that I liked enough that I thought I would showcase you. They specialize in collections of stories and poetry, and they do a couple novels, but mostly they specialize in collections of stories. What kind of got my eye is their blurb. Malarkey Books is a small press based in the middle of nowhere. Our mission is simple: publish good books. We don't chase trends or cater to a specific niche. We just love books. We are not bound by genre, style, or investors. We are writers, publishing books that don't fit the ever-narrowing mold of the Big Four model. Join us. How can you hate that? And if you want to go to eBooks, you just click their eBooks. And even in their eBooks, it's kind of cool that, they're just very, very real in what they're talking about. If you look at the bottom of their ebook section, they say, Squarespace will ask you for your email and physical address. You'll need to enter a good email so you can get the file sent to you, but feel free to put in a fake address as long as you're only ordering ebooks. They're like, we don't care, just get the books. So as far as their collection, like I said, their collection isn't huge, and it's mostly collections of short stories and poetry. Going through this, a lot of the stuff, isn't science fiction fantasy, so I kind of had to think outside the box. But I saw the Gloria Patri, and that seemed kind of interesting to me. I took a quick look at the blurb, which is: several short years after the bitter dissolution of the Beaker family, Richard and Solomon, father and son, die on the same day. Shortly after returning home and still unaware of the violence ahead of them, Naomi and her mother Ruth travel across the country to collect the remains of both men and confront the legacies they left behind. Along the way, Naomi and her mother discover secrets about their family and each other, and soon encounter the dangerous and paranoid militia extremists with whom Solomon, along with an old childhood friend Andrew Cook, had become entangled. As dangerous forces violently collide, Naomi, Ruth, and Andrew are forced to reckon with their past and their place in an increasingly dangerous world. Sounded kind of interesting, so I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to the cart. And once I add to my cart, I'm going to go up to the cart and select it. And this is pretty straightforward online bookstore stuff, nothing too tricky. I go to checkout, and once I put in my email address, then it's going to go ahead and give me, once I hit continue, it'll give me the option to pay with PayPal. You can obviously pay with a traditional credit card, but like I said, I generally like to go with PayPal. Go ahead and click pay with PayPal. When I complete my order, it's going to immediately come up with a completion receipt and also give me a link to download the ebook. And the ebook's been downloaded, and let me open my folder so you can see it. And easy peasy, that's a done deal. So like I said, I just like Malarkey because it just kind of feels like something in the new world. These people understand that a lot of people like ebooks. They understand that they want to try and break the mold, and I like that. I'm not a big poetry person, but I don't know. I may go back and get a book of their poems just to see what's going on with it. Some of their stories, I may try one or two others because their ebooks are definitely reasonably priced. But that's Malarkey Publishing, and hopefully you'll take a look at it too. Even if you don't buy a book, it's a pretty cool looking website. So this is Ofori, the digital reader, and keep reading.